I'm exploring the Gospels in my channel. When Jesus died on the cross, why did the centurion say, surely he was the Son of God? Yes, the Gospel records that the sky turned black and there was an earthquake, but there must have been something about Jesus himself that convinced the centurion. What kind of man wouldn't even try to defend himself when the death sentence was hanging over him? What kind of man would forgive those who crucified him? When you use your imagination to create a character, you start with what you know and you try and be as authentic as possible with the rest. So I've made the centurion present throughout the sentencing, the whipping, the crucifixion of Jesus. See what you think. Jesus was crucified with two robbers on either side, but this was no normal death. His bloodshot eyes shone with a depth of love, speaking of something far greater and victorious than I'd ever seen or known. His breath shuddered. Father, forgive them, for they know not what they're doing. Was he talking to me? This man was innocent, and yet we had tortured him and nailed him to a cross, his black back shredded and bloody. The atmosphere was charged with something darker, more sinister. An iron band of clouds hung from horizon to horizon. Daylight was crushed. No birds sang. A shiver ran through me. It was an omen, eerie, unnerving, like the gods were fighting over this man's suffering. 3 long hours passed, then Jesus' head drooped. He had gone. I signalled to a soldier to pierce Jesus' side, and there was a flow of blood and water. No need to break his legs to hasten death like the other criminals. The darkness intensified and anger rumbled in the clouds. The ground trembled, and I pressed my toes into the earth to remain upright. The earth and sky were speaking, proclaiming our guilt. We couldn't do anything to save ourselves. If an earthquake split the earth, we'd have no chance, no hope. Guilt covered me, and an overwhelming shame that I'd been part of this. I stammered, half to myself, half to the crowd, half to the unseen God who had rocked the world. Surely he was the Son of God. Do you agree with the centurion's view that Jesus was the Son of God? If you believe that Jesus is God's Son, what difference does it make in your life to know that Jesus is alive now? If you don't believe Jesus is God's Son, are you open to the possibility that you might be wrong? That it could be true? And what would it take to convince you that Jesus is alive today? In Matthew's Gospel, Jesus says, "Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be opened to you. For everyone who asks receives. The one who seeks finds. And the one who knocks, the door will be opened." This is a promise from Jesus. So if you're seeking to discover if Jesus is real, I pray that you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free from doubt, and you'll start an exciting journey following God. Thanks for following my channel. I hope you are following my channel, and please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.